Let me share my links. Well, let me take the headphones out. I always scream with these things in. Listening to some dead mouse this morning. I'm dead mousing. Could you show me how to balance a crank? I don't have a crank balancer, bud. Ken would be the best person to bug about that. He absolutely loves to spend hours talking about balancing cranks. I have a hard enough time just trying to keep up, bud, on the engines, let alone stopping everything and balancing for 15, 20 minutes if you're good, 3 hours if you suck. I like to spin them, Will, and pick the best one. I like to cherry pick personally. I think you can get lucky with a good one. If you have like 10 cranks, pick the best one and build that one. How do you tell a good crank? Spin it in the case. Spin it in a cut case, so you can cut the case like this way, and you can just drop the crank in. Yeah, I was gonna build one, but I got tied up in building engines. I could build a crank stand out of an old case really easy. Whack it right there. Take a bearing, turn it into a half bearing, and balance. I will, once I get the billet case built. There's 400 built. There's other 400 built, and then one other 400 built. Then I can do stuff like build a crank stand. I don't think the crank stand's going to be that popular of a show, though. I think it'd be unpopular. Usually all of the people that are balancing and all that, their shows aren't very popular. People don't care.
What do you do?
There we go. Slap is on that. Slappy the dog. I love how. Oh, somebody's really trying to get a hold of me. Here in my pocket. We're right in line. Mad! Oh, baby. But not until I get the engine on. Oh, look, whatever. 5 motors to work on. I'm watching. I know, right, dude? I swear I try and catch up. I take half step forward and then 2 steps back. Janet Jackson or some shit or something? I don't know where the fuck that came from.
Smells like gas.
Little dab behind the ears. Oh, yeah. The woman just brought that. I don't have to worry about that. Okay. Let me just see who's like. Yada, 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 yada. Oh, cool. Tyler shared my post of my my gas bike. So that's cool. Okay. Thank you for the thumbs up. Thank you, thank you. Let's mount it, throw a chain on it, start it up. That sounds fun. I want to see if it'll loosen up, or if I have to split the case or pop this off and widen the holes out more and give it a little more slip room so I can slide it around to the cylinder where I want it to be. First, I want to just fire it up and see how it is right now. That's what I feel like, dude. Okay, let's remember to tap. I forgot to tap. Let's tap. Tappa, tappa, tappa. I hate it when I forget to tappa, tappa, tappa. I was like, gosh, did you tappa, tappa, tappa? No, I did not tappa, tappa. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Here we go. Let's tappa, tappa. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Miss it. I'm in the shower. I had to explain who the $6 million man was the other day. Am I really that old? People don't know who Steve Austin is. The $6 million man. Faster. Stronger. Yada yada. 3/8. 3/16. Nice and slow. Slow and steady. Ready? This won't hurt a bit. Okay, I'm lying. It will. Glasses on. And let's penetrate. Oh yeah. Oh my. Okay. Yeah. Oh. There you go. Now, tappa, tappa, tap. There you go. Here's my tappa tap. American made. There we go. Let's tap it. Tappa, 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 tap. And if you have a stud at home that broke, you just tappa, tappa, tappa. Fill it up with an aluminum stud or go off to one side. A lot of people are like, how do you get the stud out? Usually I go to off to one side if I can. If I bust a stud here, I know where. Here's the two screws right here. See them? So you want to try and go, bam, over here or over there. Like if you have the M6, it's really easy to fit an M8 or a 5/16 in its place. Tappa, tappa, tappa. Tap, tap, tap. Oh, yeah. And these take the 1/2 inch or 1/4, 20, half. I can imagine all the foreign people that I talk to out trying to get American bolts. I can just see them at their local Asian hardware stores or European hardware stores trying to find a 5/16 drill bit. That's hilarious. You have a 5.12 drill bit? No. It'd be funny. Yes, America's the only country that has 5/16 quartered. Who keeps the metric system down? We do. That was a great Simpsons. I love that one. Tappa tappa time. Fuck yeah. I would have killed for tappa tappa tappa, guys. I wish somebody would have showed me tappa tappa tappa. I would have killed for that when I was first starting out. I did start tapping. I started tapping at the first year because I have to tap shit all the time in my work. Just trying to clean those studs out with the oil and get a good cut. When it gets hard to turn, start backing it up and then clean out the studs again. Still hard to turn, grease it again. At least I didn't fully mount it before I remembered. I love that one. Not the whole engine. That's what I did last time. Mounted the whole engine, and I was like, ah! Let's try our 7/8 now. Or I mean our halves. Make sure we got a good clean fit. Yes, these hold up and do not vibrate out like the M6, M5, M anything. Coarse threads help a lot in aluminum. I'll make sure I'm deep enough for a 1/2 inch too. I need it tight enough for that and the muffler. That's tight enough on that side. Now let's make sure it's tight enough on this side. Oh yeah, I got this side deeper. I got all this all the way. So I just want to tap this side a little more. It's always good to run the screws in and out for a few times to set the threads to a screw instead of just a tap. We'll tap only once, or tap and then not run the screw. I do that when I'm lazy. When I'm working, I'm like, hobby and working is two different things. Still waiting for more skateboard grease. Every time I order skateboard grease, man, it took like 6 months. They fuck the skaters over all the time. Those Chinese, I could just see them too going, we'll keep their grease for 7 months. Poor skaters. Okay, cut a little bit deeper. Keep them all the way through now. Just gonna tap them until I hit the cylinder. There we go, hit the cylinder. Now I can back out. Oh, I just saw your question. Well, hold on, let me back it up. Yeah, the window guys. I know lots of window guys. I'm on the construction side all the time, Will. So yeah. Yeah, you just tap it. That's pretty much anything, you know. You're gonna tap a lot of crap in this great world. Oh, that is a nice cutted thread. That would turn in so freaking easy. Oh man, that was like a dream. That baby's gonna hold. So hold. Just loosen them up so I can pull them off. Put the muffler on. Fire it up. Are you gonna go ride it and take it everywhere? No. I'll start it on the stand and then ask Dan if he wants me to ride it or if he wants me to undo it. And he'd be the first rider. There's a difference between starting it and then, you know, on the bike stands. See a spacer like, is there a spacer here? Or the other spacer there? I hate how it sits at an angle, but we're just going to start it. That's what causes your bolts to vibrate out. When you got the wrong angle. I always like to put a little spacer in there until I get the right angle. Carburetor, sit right. Work right. Yada, yada, yada. I couldn't believe it. Some guy was like bitching about Zane Smith today or yesterday on Facebook, and I was like, man, he's like, I can't get it started, and you won't fucking take it back. And I'm like, well, let me help you, dude. He's like, I don't know, I know everything. Crap like that. And I'm like, dude, if you know everything, then why isn't the engine running? And then, boy, fuck. That was the wrong thing to tell somebody. why isn't the engine running? Because it's a piece of crap. They're the same, dude. Same crank, same case, same everything. Ain't my first rodeo. Boy, some people I just rub the wrong way. Asking questions like they know so much. Why isn't it running? You know? Right, Will, I agree. I agree with that shit. For sure. I can't say that Zane always taps these fucking the fucking motors always tap them slippery and wrong. Give me every time I one stand every fucking time. I believe they built the stand for an inch 6 hole. That's so fucking stupid. And I have to widen it. And the cocksuckers do. You may make it so damn wide. But yeah, he was only online to try and ruin Zane Smith's business, not like because Zane Smith wouldn't give him his money back because he didn't like the hobby. And I didn't figure that out until after he was like yelling and screaming at me or whatever. Yes, he just wanted his money back. He didn't want the bike to run. He just wanted his money back. Wrong person to try and help. What happens? Well, when they get an inmate 13, inmate 13 means that it's set for a 1/2 inch head. That is a 1/2 inch. I think we'll screw that in. 5/16. That's 5/16. I wonder I was having so much problems. Problems. Going here, but this one's a little long. Chop it off with a bolt cutter. Find another one. I got a ton of them. I got a million freaking bolts here. But yeah, I thought everybody, and what's funny is the guy had the brightest freaking builders in the world trying to help him. Not just me trying to get him on the show, but he had like Steven up in Canada, one of the longest builders, fucking 15 years. A real jerk to me, but I value his knowledge. He set the race numbers for the upcoming race bikes. He tried to help him. He was asking him, "Do you have a compression checker?" And some other great builders tried to help this guy. I mean, I could not believe the people that wanted to try and help this guy. I mean, he had some of the best builders in the world trying to help him, and all he wanted to do was hurt somebody's business, and everybody wanted to help him instead of not understand. It's like he's talking to guys that's bought hundreds of motors, you know. Yeah, Steve's very knowledgeable. He's up in Canada. Street Dreams, I think, is his, or Street something is his bike group. Very, very knowledgeable. Talk shit about me, but very, very knowledgeable. Not very. Well, I won't say that. I'll just leave it at that. Very knowledgeable. Knows more about engines than any other person I've ever talked to. Very snooty, though. Oh, I said it. I didn't mean to. I said it. Well, I'm going to cut that bolt down. Fuck it. Let's cut a bolt down. Here we go. Let's grab some power tools because everybody likes to see me chop fingers off. One of the more popular shows. Busting my fingers off. What I have here is a portaband. What I plan to do is chop a bolt down. Just lock the trigger on. Piece of string. And here we go. Yeah, right. Right, Will? I agree with that shit. Turn the light on. Pull it down, start the thread, cut. I just want to start it straight. Once I get it started, I can speed it up. That's work right there. Okay, I think I got a thread cut. Let's crank her up. Trying to go in between the threads. Yeah, that's bullshit. Let's read that package again. That's some horse fucking shit there. Hexagon bolt screw set M8. What's the outside label? Did I cut it? I just cut it. It's on the vice grips. Bullshit. G8. Bullshit. That's labeled as a 5.8 for hardness. That's bullshit. That is such a lie. Did you see how it cut through that? M8 would take me 5 minutes. M6 5.6 should take, I don't know, a good fucking take a lot longer than that, man. That's a lie. It's a big fat lie. One bolt. Just like that. Such a lie. That's 5.6, Brett. Liars. Halfway in the show and I still haven't even got the motor mounted. Nice, right? Okay. Start this one over here first. It's the problem child. Problem child. Always go first. See how that mount? See how I should have like a 3/8 spacer in the back. Thanks CDH for designing this gas tank frame. Everybody loves it, but come on, guys, you built a pedestal wrong. I mean, you have 4,000 engines. in the warehouse. I'm gonna order a gas tank frame. Give them a fucking engine so they can get it right. Gas bike out here, taking air out on the engine. Fine. A negotiator. Start negotiating. Off and off, always off the stand. God damn. Irritating. Irritating. Negotiation time. Good for hangovers. Guaranteed. Sure. Hear about that shit? Does not like my bolt I cut at all. Fuck bread. Oh. What? Check that out. More room. Just go right in. Little negotiations. We settled. Engine mounted. Thanks, Will. But my haters are my favorite fans, you know. They're the only ones that come. Besides you, Will, you're always here. I love that movie, Misery. Kathy Bates. She plays a really good crazy lady. Where she gets all that experience from. I get crazy. Want that as flat as possible onto the base. If that thing's crooked at all, it will snap your pedestal. And so it will. Well, throw it on a CDI and hook up the fuel intake and the exhaust. Throw a chain on it. I'm gonna pick up some number 41 and 48 chain. Probably not 48. I got too much of that shit. Pick up some 41 though. Anybody needs any? I can pick it up in lengths of 10, 20, 25, 100, and I think it's 500 feet. 500 feet's a big fucking roll. If anybody wants a chain or wants to split it or anything, hit me up. Got to finish this and get it in the mail though. Let's throw a CVI on it. Which CVI? I just rebuilt the company. I remember doing that the other night. You just saw me do that. Thanks, Will. Wanted the other one, but there's one. There's two. Let's test this one again. I was testing one last time. I was like, what the fuck? Looking for a yellow CDI. There's a wire. Let's put this wire on, I guess. A little bit longer. Check the ends, cut the ends, do all that crap like I always do. You see me do. Oh, that's nice. Nice fresh wires. You just cut off where you see the wire all clean. Throw a cap on it. Start her up. First test it. Always test your CDIs before you install them. Save yourself a ton of grief. But it's brand new. I hate that the worst. I don't understand. It's brand new. I hear that. Just go off the back of the voltage. Just gonna try and send some voltage off the back of the coil, the trigger coil. Okay, I'm sending volts through the back side. My meter count with me. When I'm metering is the actual voltage of the meter running on the back of the coil. Fire up right about now once it starts charging the meter. Right now, see that I'm charging the coil with just the meter off of the back side. I'm seeing a hell of a lot better than that one, dude. Oh, I've seen better. Let's check the ohms though. Let's check this. Okay, let's push it in. Go for the ohms. Low setting. On the higher ones now. I just got it. There we go. Yay! Finally. I want to test it. I want it to. Come on, fuckhead. Excuse my language, sorry. There we go. We had it. We had it. Get the stupid sleeve off. You make the worst sleeves. There we go. Everybody see that? That's my ohms off the back side of the coil on the CDI. Every minute that number should change. Meaning Ohm's law. We are metering the ohms off of the back of a coil, which is going to change because the voltage of. Why did they change? I'm explaining that, Will. Let me get a coil. Would be a better one. Shit, I got one on the truck. One of my biggest jobs fixing commercial garage doors is I have to change out 110 to 24 volt power supplies, or whatever you want to call them, step down transformers, but I have to test them, and the easiest way is voltage. Sometimes I don't do voltage, and I don't have power with me, so I have to read the ohms off of the back of the coils. If like somebody brings me something, or for some reason I can't power it up, I can check coils with a meter. A CDI is a coil with a trigger on it. And boy, everybody's going to be pissed when I tell you this. When the trigger is overcharged, it's going to discharge early and more than once. Boy, that pisses some guys off. That's impossible, Brad. No. It happens in everything that turns too fast. Electric motors, gas motors, any motor that gets going too fast is going to make too much power. And what they do is they try and clip that, and they try and fix that. But see, we don't want it fixed. Well, we don't want it to misfire. We want it to fire every time equally, but we don't want it to. I'm just looking for the boot. We don't want to clip it, because that means that if it's clipped at a certain RPM, it's going to start clipping it, try and keep it from misfiring, and then you're going to hit a point in your RPMs where it won't go any higher. Say on a China doll, say 7,900 RPMs, something like that. But with the better wire, and I wanted to put a different type of clipper on it, but that idea was scrapped because I can't get inside these. They are completely full, all of them. They change, Will, because in a coil, it picks up energy. The energy's spinning around like this on the coil, right? And then it has to do something with that energy. It has to make a magnetic field. It has to turn it into heat. It has to turn it into something. You have some kind of power loss, but with electricity, it has to turn into something, whether it's heat, whether it's a magnetic field, whether it's something, it has to do something. Well, like when you see those things, when you see those, I love the YouTube where the guy's like, free energy. And he takes the magnet and he puts the light on it and lights it. Then all of a sudden he pulls it off. Well, not only is he making heat or electricity to power the bulb, he's making heat. He's not telling anybody that fucker's going to burn somebody. There's my CDI. Whoops. Right there. Whoops. Ha ha ha. Never mind. I like that one though. That one tested so much better than this one. But this one has the long. Tested so high though. Look how high it tested. High voltage to test on the backside. Oh, I like it. Where's around here? Black, blue. Ooh, almost long. Throw a plug in. Second cup of coffee. He never asked for second cup of coffee. When your videos blow up and you become a famous YouTuber, don't forget me and don't be don't forget about the pork. I don't even turn on the ads. I don't spam you guys. I don't make anything. I do it because I look for other builders. I want builders as friends. I want to help you. For popularity is great, but I really want to race scooters. I hate scooter trash. Fuck those scooter trash piece of scooter shit that thinks they're badass on a stupid scooter and they look like fucking nerds. I just want to take my I want to take my gas bike and pull up to them and kick it up to 40 in about a block. I know there's not a scooter in the friggin' world that'll do 40 in a block. How do you get your bike up to 40 in a block, Brad? Pedal your fucking ass off in the beginning and have a nice big chainsaw, nice big open transfer. We got a 7 here. And what we got over here? Okay, let's talk spark plugs. B7HS. B7HS. That's my plug I use. In the summer, it's a 7. In the winter, it's a 6. The smaller the number, the hotter the plug. The 2 first numbers are HS. Or 7. B is the model. 7's the heat. H and S. You're trying to get the non-resistor plugs. Pretty much they outlawed them in America and trying to make everybody not use non-resistors, but there's too many lawnmowers, there's too many weed eaters, and there's too many things that run like shit with a resistor on a plug. Why did they put resistors on a plug? So it doesn't interfere with your cell phone or radio. Like if you put non-resistors in a car and put all 8 or 6 in, you're not getting no radio stations, and you're not getting no cell phone. You'd be jamming everybody. I love spark gap generators. As a kid, I loved to make spark gap generators, and I'd get my ass kicked. I would wait till a football game was on and something good was going on. My brother loved it, and we'd fight all the time. And I'd use my spark gap generator to break up television reception. And I'd do it right before they scored a touchdown or something. Boy, that would piss my brother off. Fun times. Fun times. and clean it up with some wire brush. Always take a wire brush, remove a few plugs before you install them. They're the old plugs. And clean the threads out too. Brush your teeth, brush your teeth. I know, right? Oh, but my brother was a total asshole to me my whole life because I could beat him at anything but a fight. Any game, anything. Chess, poker, backgammon, Monopoly, sorry, trouble, neck four, you name it, I can't be beat. Especially from my brother. Oh, nice screw fit. Always hand start them. Plug wrench is somewhere. Somewhere. Plug wrench. There it is. Good plug wrench. This is my plug wrench I like. They usually give you this, and I used to mod them like that, but this fits the stock plug. It doesn't really do too well on. They don't fit the NGK. So NGK takes the bigger plug, and I've had these strip on me before, but I do use these to put the. I use this to put the sprocket on. That right there. Oh, this. Yeah, but you'd be a lot cooler brother to me than my brother. For sure. And you spin it over like this, and you can really get some good leverage with these guys. Just like that. You got to keep the chainsaws ones a lot tighter than the China belts. Where's that? Let's do the intake and pour gas all over the place. Everybody be like, nice gas. Really? Who would have ever thought I could smell gas in my garage? Right? Clean up the threads. I've been using this one for about 3 or 4 bikes now, or 3 or 4 engines now. I think I could change the angle by cutting it at a different angle. But I don't know. Some things you try. Try, live, learn, die. That's how it goes. Yeah. Football starts Thursday. And what I like about football is when the Broncos are winning, everybody in the whole state is in a better mood. You know, a lot less dickish. Man, you have a game where the Broncos lose, and boy, everybody in this town is like irritated, especially when they lose the playoffs or lose the AFC championship. People's grouchy. They're all mad. I'm gonna make it get them. Alright. Now we gotta try and get it straight as possible, and that baby straight up. I want to like that. Get that wire in there. I don't know. I don't know if I get that. I did it. Glue to glue. So I think that's what I want. Right there. Let's tighten that up. Okay. Push it all the way on there. Work! Work! We just hit my speaker button. Going to Park Meadows Mall today. Working on a sushi place. Huh. I hate sushi. Sorry. Sorry, everyone that loves sushi. Do you want to eat bread? Oh, God. I'm so picky. That's like a subject. I'm always like, no, not food. And I'm like, no veggies. Try and tell that to somebody. They give me a fucking speech and shit. Do you eat vegetable? No, I'm not eating my vegetable. It's funny, my dad used to try and force me to eat shit I didn't like. And, I was like, I will throw the fuck up. He didn't believe me, and I threw the fuck up right on him. I think I did it on purpose, though. Yeah. That's how I like to try and save the wires. Is for your thing. Trying to feed it through. I like to solder them too, but this choke, after I replaced and pulled like 30 motors, you wear out the cables a lot faster when you change the thing all the time. You change the motor all the time. You go through clutch cables a lot faster. Go through everything faster. Okay, the hole. It's a brand new one. Let me show you guys something. Oh, I hit my hour, guys. I just want to show you one thing before I go. Very, very important. I feel it is anyway. I can find it, that is. What I'm looking for is a bead file. What the bead file will do is they never finish the hole on the other side. So I use the bead file and clean it up. I don't have a bead that I can't find my bead file. But right there. Bead file and spin it, make it bigger. I got one that fits all the way through, but I can't find it. I got to go to work. Yeah. They always leave a lip right there. Get rid of that lip. It'll be a lot easier to install your cable. And I got to go to work, so we'll call it a show. Got Ken's engine mounted and ready to, or Dan's engine mounted and ready to test. Put it on there, fire it up. Good morning. Welcome, Tyler. Man, you almost missed the show. I got to go to work. I'd hang out with you and talk. Got any questions for me before I have to go to work, Tyler? Huh. You love sushi. I'll bring you some uncooked fish back. How about that? Oh, no questions for me? Okay. No questions. Okay. You'll see me on the next show. Thanks for tuning in, guys. Please thumbs me up. Please subscribe. I need 1,000 subscribers before I can go live and kick those scooter trash asses off the line. I can't go live till I get 1,000 subscribers. So maybe in a year, I guess. I don't know. We'll see. Thanks for joining in. Later today, I'll be testing that, going to the post office, sending everybody shit out, trying to catch up on that. Build another 400, and then it'll be straight to the billet case, guys. These will be the next shows. Will be the billet case. Probably the next 20 shows. You guys are going to be so sick of this because it's going to take a while. But yeah, this will be the next things that I build. Will be a billet case, MS660, 56 millimeter piston on a. I might just give it to him without the reed and have him finish the reed, or I might do the reed, one or the other. If I do the reed, I want it to point down. I don't want it to blast the wall. And his new design is awesome. All I did was just all he needed was a smidgen, and he fucking did it, man. His new billet's gonna work so much better than his old billet. Just from looking at it from the outside, nobody's even showed me the inside. But I know that if he'd fix the angle of the reed box, I'll bet you he'd fix the other shit too. Like, well, I don't want to get into other stuff, but I think his next billet is going to kick ass really good. I think just from looking at the other designs, his 2.0 version is going to be a lot better than 1.0. His first billets that he designed, which is pretty goddamn amazing that he did that. From those shitty design that he had to begin with, I mean, he's gone a long way, Ryan has. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. Please like, please subscribe. I'll go to the mall and hang out with the sushi place. Bring back some dead fish for people that like dead fish. I don't think it's open though. I think it's brand new, but I don't know. Pick something up at the mall. Maybe some new Vans, dude. I don't need new brake shoes. This is what I always check. Always check your brake shoes. When this part right here starts wearing, or right back here starts wearing, or your toe goes through, you want to replace those brake shoes. Very important. Always check your brake shoes. Later, guys.